Hey, FOMC meetings this afternoon, and you know what that means. Nothing. Means nothing. You have usurped the legacy economic industrial complex. You are a Bitcoiner. Bitcoin crypto morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning tea. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano Zamboni bringing that data. The FOMO index has fallen down to 61 from yesterday's 67. Bitcoin dominance is 54.8%. 24-hour volume is 64 billion. The overall market cap, 2.38 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Well, as the market awaits old Scotch on the Rocks booze breath Jerry Pow Pow's FOMC meeting speech today, traders have pressed pause on their ColecoVision and are sitting on their hands eating burning hot pizza pops. As price action feathers down ever so slowly. Yesterday we failed to get up and over the 50 moving average and instead continued down, finding a bottom and a bounce at 5.3 and has rallied back up to it. Time of production, 6.3, relegating the day into a giant nothing burger of inaction. This cute little bear flag is still in play down to 2.5. Unless Pow Pow's hidden economic innuendos stimulates the robot quant bots into expressing their buy algos. But it's the humble opinion of this piano that despite momentary volatility during and maybe immediately after his speech, we will end up right where we are. But it's time to reflect on economic pain trying over on the monthly chart as she closes out its July candle, which unless the bear flag plays out the 2.5 today, we will close July's candle green. We are also closing in on a breakout of this symmetrical triangle of neutrality, which as we are in a bull run, should break out to the upside, needing a 6.9 exit to pull that off today, which is doable, but perhaps some perspective is in order as we sometimes forget where we've been as these boring chop suey summers labor on. Most won't remember, but we're in a chop suey summer last year as well. However, we closed last July's candle red at 29.2, followed by an even worse August, shedding 15% between the 2 months before we started our majestic pump up. 2 years ago, we closed July's candle green at 23 gayish, with an 18% pump followed by a brutal August, which saw us give back all said gains. And 3 years ago today, we closed July's candle green, 41K after another 18% pump, followed by an actual decent August rally and continued pump. So 3 out of the last 4 Julys closed green, assuming we close green today, followed by 2 out of the 3 August red. And if we go back to our symmetrical triangle neutrality, one may argue that we could squeeze a cute little red candle into this coiled up pattern before a fall breakout So go to the beach, play some tennis, or read a book that's been staring at you from the coffee table for the past 3 months, because this chop suey summer still has some yawns up her sleeve. Would you look at that, my friend? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days. Yeah, we're lucky enough to have anyway, so get out there, knock 'em dead, and remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected leaders. And that's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee, join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing me out, won't you? I'll run the banks of boom to spang. Whoa! Ching! A chop suey summer. Oh boy, another chop suey summer. Yeah, we forget last summer was a chop suey summer. Even I would say that it was a little more dicey because we're down in the 20s. Oh my God, 20 something. Can you imagine that? Do you think that we will ever see 20K again? I don't think so. I don't like to jinx it. However, I don't think we'll see it. At the same time, every time I hear that, every time I hear anyone say, we'll never see this number again, I'm like, God, you just jinxed it. We're definitely going to see that. Because people always call the new floor, you know, as we go up, the floor gets higher. It's like 62.6. That's the new floor. We'll never go less than 62.6. A few hours later, 62.6. Now, FOMC meeting today. Here's my prediction. Old Scotch on the Rocks booze breath Jerry Papow comes out and with a hawkish tone. No, we're not really feeling that the systematic deconstruction of the bureaucratic system mixed with the uncoupling economics, you know, based on what we've seen in past and what we're predicting in the future, all the rhetoric he says, but it'll have a hawkish tone. Markets will dump. Bear flag, 62.5, wicks down, boom, we're right back up, and tomorrow we're at 66 again, and it's a big old Nuttenburger. It's my prediction anyway. I just, when was it, Wick, that was a perfect impersonation. Yeah, I actually, sometimes my mom and I will be talking politics. And, because I always accuse her of listening to news. You shouldn't listen to news. It's just corrupting your mind. And she'll ask me, I go, ask me a question. I'll give you a perfect political response. So I do have some practice with political responses. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, for the pre-stream shares. It really is the absolute best thing anyone can do for this channel's growth, because it will get in front of people that maybe, you know, don't know about this this boutique community. Wick's wife, does Pianomattyb have the same impersonation skills? You know, it's funny because my whole family is not bad at impersonating. Even my sister, she can. If you have personality idiosyncrasies that are exaggerated, we'll all pick up on them, and then when you leave, we will impersonate you to a certain degree. There's a common thread amongst even my, I don't know, secondary family, cousins and whatnot. They're pretty funny, and they're pretty good at impersonating people and taking
funny parts of people and exaggerating, if that's a thing. JP, old booze breath will just tell everyone that they will likely make a rate change in September, just like they always said. Yeah, probably. I really think that there's a couple things that are handcuffing anything he wants to do anyway, which is he will inevitably be bullied by the incumbent or whoever to juice the economy come September, October. And then so it's like, well, I'm not going to raise it now if I just got to raise it. They're going to put their knee on my neck, even though they're above the government. Not above BlackRock, but is BlackRock, Federal Reserve, government. Wick's wife, 46 out of 100. Come on, you're not telling me 46, only half? 46? Well, there's actually, this is a weird thing, weird metric I've been noticing. Twitter is at 41, YouTube at 68. And I guess, before I started streaming to both, maybe that would be 100 on YouTube, but it was definitely never 41 on Twitter. So Twitter, I think I saw Drew say this yesterday, and I'm going to be on Drew's show today, the Blockchain Basement at 1. If you guys are doing nothing at 1 o'clock, he said that Twitter is boosting crypto and YouTube is not shadow banning it, but just not boosting it. You can definitely see that because we were all the one thing we were all talking about when we would get together. The YouTubers, we would all talk about how YouTube has been tough for the past little while. A lot tougher than, it was in 2020. But, just like everything, we have a tendency to forget what happened, and we just think that this is the first time, and it's never been like this. But usually it has been like this. And if you go really deep dive into 2020, 2021, the same thing happened with most YouTube. It's darkest before the dawn. It's always a little bit. People disappear right at the worst time. That's the market. That's what the market loves to do. It loves to convince everyone. Let's get out of here. 7 news. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. 75 on YouTube, 45, 48. It's a weird metric. It's like 2/3 balance. That whistles for Sneaky Pete Vaporizers on his return to the pianomattyb channel. He's disappeared for the past little while. 11 on Rumble as well. There it is. There he is. Johnny December, Alexander, Suchek, Defras, Misco, all putting the love tap over on the Rumble. There are Sneaky Pete Vaporizers. Oh, I think I hear Duck coming down. 66.2. It'll be nice when I don't have to say 66 anymore. I'm almost sick of myself doing that. I'm almost kind of bored of myself doing the We Talked About This videos. Because it used to be it would happen once a week, but now it seems it happens all the time. And so wouldn't it be something if tomorrow we talked about this, the bear flag comes in at 62.5? Who knows? Wick. Matt's Hobbit name would be Whistletooth. Oh, Whistletooth, pianomattyb. 4-hour chart. Yes, this bear flag. Of all bear flags. Now, we've talked about this before too. This a little bit of why does so I have the daily saying 66.4, the 4-hour chart noise little so and so saying 62.25. Just inconsistencies. One might be able to see. I wouldn't mind that if one could arbitrage that. I have my doctor. Holy smokes, Johnny December, monthly supporter. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Over on Rumble, growing that Rumble channel. Who's texting me at 8:15 in the morning? Squash player. Should have known. Now, we talked about this before. If we were to come down to the 62.5 area, well, we would be right into a shoulder again. and we don't want to do this. We started saying this right back here, which was July 23rd, a week ago, I suppose, a week ago. Dave Digital. Wrong button. How was Wix and Wix wife's breath in Bitcoin Nashville? It's funny you say that, Dave. Not about Wick and Wick's wife. But when I was in the plane coming back, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I had this hat on, and I would have to put the hat and cover it over my face. It was unbelievable. It was like some sort of punishment that the universe was giving me for this carnivore diet. Yeah, I could barely handle it. And I wasn't sure if it was the person beside me or just the general oscance. I just made that word up, oscance of the plane. It was just, as soon as I got in there, it hit me like oh my God, what? Oh, and then so it's kind of like what if you were to breathe sulfur, you don't really want to breathe all that much. You know, you try to take smaller breaths, but and I couldn't get used to it. So it would dissipate, and I put my hat over 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 my Carl Elder, my good buddy from Nashville. He says, hit the likes, people, hit it all day. Hit the likes while you listen to this song. My name is Carl Elder, all day long. That's a cheap rhyme, I get it. That's, you know, that's what we did. It's kind of what we did. Thank you for the super chat, Carl. Carl and I were hanging out Friday day, and Friday night, was it? Or a Saturday night? No, Saturday night. I don't even think I left the hotel room Saturday night, to tell you the truth. Well, the thing is, I had to catch the plane. I had to be at the airport at 4. So, you know, that means getting up at 2:45. If I went out, you know, where would I go? To a bar? Probably not. I think there was an after party, stuff like that, but I didn't go. Didn't go. Thank you very much for the super chat, Carl Elder. And his dad was also there too. So yes, we don't want to see this Head and Shoulders play out here. So if we do hit that 62.5, look for a bounce, because we don't want to build out this, because this will be the right shoulder of a Head and Shoulders pattern. Did we say what it would play out to? Yes, we did. This is take the pull, you slide it out at the breakout point, and then we're all at 54K again. You know, before, like I said, it's always darkest before the dawn. So would it surprise me if right before, well, let's take a look at this. So we're on the monthly chart, right? So we saw Vanna White said we could see a cute little red candle in August, meaning, well, this is where 54 is. We wick down there. I can't see. Well, I mean, we are putting in lower wicks, so to speak. And if we were to put, like, have a big dump down to 54 and back up, close the candle with a tight little red candle, that would, you know, make perfect sense in this symmetrical triangle of neutrality. And then we pump out. Like, look at this. Imagine if this happens. This little doodle, arbitrary doodle we did who knows how long ago. Imagine following that. We break out in August right here, 66.5. It's not crazy. I'd be a little bit surprised, because holy smokes, wait a second here. Johnny December, Captain Swanky Pants has come to ambergris. Ambergris? Is that S? Is the S whistled? Ambergris? Or is it no whistle? With his wife for a weekend, would be cool to meet a pianomattyb crew member. Yeah, we were actually, someone brought that up. Going to Belize. Was it Misco? I think it was Misco. checking out Belize, moving there. Or was it Carl Elder? Well, we were talking about moving, getting out of Canada as it falls into tyranny. So that's it, folks. FOMC meeting today. This is why we were waiting. Belize and Panama. That's right. Pianomattyb, that was Wick. Oh, gotcha. So that's it. This whole week, I kind of thought we'd be waiting for this FOMC meeting to kick in. People sitting on their hands, eating super hot pizza pops, putting water in because it's so hot. It's funny because Gen Xers, like myself, Sneaky Pete has a question. Just wondering, Pianomattyb, what's your top 3 80s bands, if you please? Actually, we need if it's 80s, it should be. My top 3 80s bands. This is just flying from the seat of my pants here. I have to say my ultimate favorite 80s band is Prince. Of course, Prince Purple Rain was, holy smokes, it's a duck. Prince Purple Rain was my ultimate favorite 80s. Are you going to sit or are you going to wait? Okay. After that, I would have to say, for me personally, as a young kid, I really loved Men at Work. Who can it be now? Oh, look at that. You're pushing everything. You can't do that, buddy. Remember? We're going to have to change this up. Now everything's screwed up. Hold on, my third, Prince, Men at Work. And what's the third one? Third favorite band, top band of the 80s. This is a tough one. I'm going to have to think about it and get back at you because I don't want to make a bad call just drawing a blank. My knee jerk was Duran Duran, but I actually wasn't a big Duran Duran fan. Wick says Bowie. Alexandra G. New Order for me. You can dance if you want to. That's how I'd fake then. You can dance. You can dance. That's a Men Without Hats, not Men at Work. And that was a Canadian band, actually. I do Pop Goes the World. Hey, perfect segue, Duke. See if you can bust out Pop Goes the World.
The piano's not on.
Look what you did, Sneaky Pete. We're in the 80s now.
Johnny played guitar, Jenny played bass. Name of the band is The Human Race. Everybody tell me, have you heard? Pop Goes the World. Johnny guitar, Jenny played drums. Call little baby and a big bunum. Everybody tell me, have you heard? Pop Goes the World.
It goes something like this. We're a duo, Dick.
Johnny and Jenny got a crazy dream. Seen their pictures on a magazine. Every little boy needs a girl. Pop Goes the World. Johnny and Jenny getting smart it seems. Make more money on the movie screen. Every little nest needs a bird. Pop Goes the World. pop goes the world. It's 7, 8, and 9 is 10. Take my dad to the doctor. And on the 3rd, pop goes the world. Every time I wonder when the world is right, wrong, I'll be lying on my face, going ring-a-ding-ding-dong. And every time I wonder when the world is right, I'll be up at some disco, dancing all night.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the super chats. Snicky Pete, Carl. Thank you for the shares.
Nanny played guitar, Jenny played bass. Name of the band is a human race. Everybody tell me, have you heard? Pop goes the world.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share